Welcome to Healthy Life. In this episode, we have a very special guest, a pediatrician, a very successful pediatrician. Takes good care of every children. Mothers, fathers come to her very good, in a very good mood and live in a better mood. She's indeed a developmental pediatrician, but deals with every aspect of child diseases and takes care of every children as if her children. And they always come after love and they come to her saying, Reyhan abla, what are you doing here? We have come, let's play with us. Something like that. But she also feeds them. She also plays with them. And of course, by doing this, she is very helpful to them and their parents. Today, we have a special topic. Our program's name is Healthy Life. And life begins at the first day. With what kind of feeding? What must something do feed? But before that, Dr. Reyhan, can we hear about you? Who are you? We know you very well. You are very successful. What made you so successful? Can you talk about yourself? Yes.
Thank you so much, Dr. Serdar. I was graduate from Ege University, Izmir, and then I had my first specialty in pediatrician in Hacettepe University in Ankara, and then second specialty developmental pediatrics in Ankara University in Ankara.
Which one was harder, Hacettepe or Ankara University?
Hacettepe.
Hacettepe is,
yeah.
And a very niche in
Do you know?
Yeah, very well.
I had course in neonatal medicine and pediatric organ transplantation in Pittsburgh University, and my area of interest is neonatal of pediatric development in nutrition in childhood.
Very good.
That's all.
Yeah, nutrition must begin in the first day.
Yeah.
Everyone must eat, including me.
Yeah.
Okay. What will the infant eat at the first day? What is the healthiest way of?
It's the first and very important, breastfeeding very important, is all the first 2 years for life. All babies should have breast milk from their mother for the first 6 months. Breast milk is amazing nutrition, and then unique nutrition for baby growth and development. Babies feed on breastfeeding.
Grow better?
Yes, grow. Get less sick, and then are better all the time, and then have less absence school afterwards.
And it's free. Very cheap.
Yeah, very cheap. It's the very easy.
Very easy.
All the time for mom, for childhood. And then in the first 2 years of life, all baby must be keep off breastfeeding. Is very important.
Do you recommend every mother to breastfeed her child?
Yes,
at these 2 years?
Every mother 2 years.
If possible, or
yes,
if possible, 3 years.
All the time. Yeah, it's possible. Additional food can be added on breastfeeding after babies 6 months old.
At the 6 months old time, breastfeeding may not be sufficient to give enough calories. Thus, additional food may be given.
Calorie, and then is the deficient nutrition enough nutrition.
But breastfeeding must continue if possible.
Yes.
Okay.
Is first of all 6 months and it's only breastfeeding.
Only breastfeeding for the first 6 months to keep the baby from infections, to keep the baby away from infections, and to make him or her develop better, both
Yes.
physically and mentally.
Evet.
This is
Yes.
very good
Yes.
and very important thing. When breastfeeding, does the infant need water, extra water?
No, there is no need to give water to babies to breastfeeding for 6 months. But if she or he has diarrhea and,
I see.
for example, fever, and she may need some water. However, after 6 months, you can give water your babies some water, a little, but after meal some water.
After meal.
After meal.
Meal is very important. Then you may add some water.
Yes.
In the first 6 months, unless the baby has diarrhea, gastroenteritis, or
For
fever,
example, infection, for example, vomiting, etc.
Yeah, at these conditions, we may need to give water, but other times, if the baby is healthy, he or she will not need any water, just the breastfeed.
Just the best, all the time.
Yeah, food and water together, breastfeeding. Excellent. And you mentioned about giving additional nutritional products. You advise them to take after the 6th month, if possible, but go on breastfeeding together with breastfeeding. What nutrients should be started with at the 6 months? What's the first extra nutrient?
It's the first nutrient is very important for this allergic reaction. Babies must be kept off breastfeeding first of all, and then after 6 months, some additional food can be started. Maybe mothers should start with puree and yogurt.
Oh.
It's funny time. Or they should always be sure starting with small amounts additional food and then increase amount little by little, gradually. And then, for example, fruit or vegetable should be initially choose, and apple or pear could be given for starters.
Again, mashed.
Again mashed. Yogurt can also be given into the prebiotic. Is good, very excellent for this childhood, and maybe and 3 meals for the babies between 6 and 9 months old would be enough. Each portion 80 to 100 milliliters.
Very good.
Each portion.
Each portion at the 6 months.
The same about a half bowl.
And this will be enough for the patient, for the infant. But I think there will be a gradual increase in the portions and the type of the food too. When does a baby eat like an adult, like me? When will he eat?
is the different adult. Why we do this? Because some new food for baby can result allergic reaction. Maybe is the body rash, red rash.
I think this is the reason you are giving one meal at some time and very small amount to see whether it will cause some allergic reactions or not.
For result allergic.
And then
and then inflammation in the face, body, and persistent cough, and persistent vomiting, and then etc. Of these can be symptoms allergic reaction to the new food. Is so we have to move slowly and carefully.
Let's say we have given potato and the child began to develop rashes or began to cough.
cough,
or
persistent vomiting, and
This means there is
rash,
a severe reaction to that.
maybe dyspnea.
Yeah. This means we will not try it again. Take
Yeah.
off that food and give something else.
Call
Okay.
me.
Ah, and call Dr. Reyhan for that. Very good. And this is gradual and slow transition into right. What are the nutrients that should be given at the first year of life? First year of life is something very difficult because we are grown up, we are eating everything, but it's very small. What shall we give?
It's
to the
very
baby?
small. Is the first years very important for baby's development and nutrition. In the first year of life, honey, egg white, salt, cow's milk, and fava bean should not be given.
Why? Are they allergic?
Yes,
or-
allergic reaction
Let's
is maybe
count them
is,
again. Let's count them again. Fava beans, honey.
honey,
Honey is an extremely
egg
good
white.
product, but it's not allowed in the first year.
Is the result hemolytic anemia.
Oh,
Fava.
that's serious. Okay.
Yes, that's serious. And
Fava beans, white
fava
egg,
beans,
egg white.
cow milks. Cow
Cow
milks could ruin kidney work order.
I see.
Yes.
Can cause problems in the kidney. Okay, you said that cow milk is not preferred in the first year of life. Sometimes the mother's milk may not be enough to feed the baby, or if after the 6 months, if she cannot feed the cow's milk, what will she give to her infant?
If breastfeeding is stopped because the mother has no more milk, then cow milks can be diluted with water.
Diluted. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. In
And
which
then
ratio?
given.
Half?
Half, maybe half, and increased cow milk and this age.
I heard some allergic infants that are allergic to cow's milk. And
Yes.
I have seen some mothers that do not eat dairy products, cheese, milk, etc., etc. Is this true?
Yes, it's true. Is the into breast milk is the cow milk allergy reaction very important. No cheese.
No cheese for the mother.
No chocolate. Yeah.
No chocolate for the mother.
Chocolate is the into the cow milk.
She's growing the child and she's not taking any milk, any cheese, any chocolate.
But her mother is to take medicine, vitamin pills. Is for base mother.
Lacks in nutrition to divide of them. They are taking it. And being a mother is very precious, huh? And very hard thing.
Yeah.
She will not eat or drink milk, dairy products, chocolates. But
Is
look after her
for
child.
etc. And a lot of it's very hard. But
Yeah, being a mother is very precious. Very good. And you said the infant must be felt healthy. If it cannot be fed healthy, what occurs? What occurs if the infant cannot be fed properly? Not healthy.
His infant, first of all, is the baby weight gain stop, and then height slow down, and then brain development also affected, and then difficulty learning baby.
Oh,
It's very
growth
important.
will be retarded,
Yeah.
both in physical and mental terms.
Is the first weight again stop, and then height slow, and then difficult learn, and then he gets a lot of sick.
He gets sick very frequently, huh?
Yeah. he could have sleep problems, and then difficult musculoskeletal problem such as sitting, walking.
Oh,
And
even sitting and walking will
first
be affected.
first time. The risk of developing diseases such as cardiometabolic disease, obesity, hypertension, diabetes, for example, increased as adulthood.
Even in adult
Evet.
life will be affected
Evet.
if not if the infant is not fed, healthy. The breastfeeding is the utmost important thing in this condition.
Nutrition is the first years
First
for
years.
whole life.
Very good. And adding additional nutritional products after 6 months will be necessary for everyone. Some patients, some mothers, even cannot give milk at even the first day. They may lack breastfeeding. What will we give to the infant at the first day if the mother
Sure.
cannot breastfeed? Can another mother breastfeed her?
Yes, yes, breastfeed and 2 years. 2 years.
Okay.
But
if possible, hire
if-
another mother to breastfeed the baby.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes, thank you so much. And if we doesn't breastfeed first days in the continue formula.
Oh, there are also formulas. If you cannot
Enough
find
breastfeeding, continue formula, no cold milk.
No comment, if possible. The other formulas are also available commercially. Patients may use those ones too if they cannot find a breastfeeding mother. Okay. Why is it important for the babies to get breastfeeding for the first 2 years?
If baby doesn't get breastfeeding for this year of life, he might have health problem such as anemia, and constipation, and diarrhea, and then for etc. Another problem, health problem, is the frequently sick. Babies who get breastfeeding have less problem while they grow up.
If they cannot be provided, they may have bowel problems, both diarrhea and constipation.
Yeah.
Cannot grow easily, both physically and mentally, and even may have problems later in adult life too. They may have obesities, metabolic syndromes, lack of any success in the school, etc., etc. Then it's very important to feed healthy in the first 2 years of life. If possible, with breastfeeding. Breastfeeding the infant is I think the most efficient and most important thing a mother can give to her child. Easy, very cheap, and extremely important. Do the mothers? I know that you're also a mother. Does breastfeeding create a special thing between the mother and the child too? Do they love each other much better?
Yes, her mom is the baby's mom. Is the life with breastfeeding? Is the connection? Is the increased? And then result to brain development. Is the breastfeeding time matching baby and mother? Is very nice.
Can the father understand the importance of this? I think father cannot understand. I'm a father of 2 children.
Yes.
And I think I lack that. And it's important. I realize that this is an important deficit. The mothers are lucky to have that income because they get tired so much. I think God has given them this opportunity to get a very good connection with the child.
Yeah,
And it's very
is very important.
Very
Is the mother and the same father is the all together. Very important for this child healthy nutrition.
Healthy nutrition. During this healthy nutrition, we are coming to an end. Also, breastfeeding needs a touch to the patient, to the infant, indeed. And as far as I remember, touching the infant is very important also for her or his development too. Lack of touch, I think, retards the growth too. Thus, this also gives an opportunity to our children too. Dr. Rehan, thank you you have given very important information for healthy feeding for us. Do you want to add anything to whatever you said? Or do you want to give some take-home messages to our audience?
As breastfeeding very important for healthy childhood. Thank you so much.
Breastfeed if you can for at least 2 years, and after the 6 months try to add something.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very
so
much.
much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.